Bottom boys, a bottom boys, a bottom boys, a bottom boys, a bottom boys,
coming at you,
bottom boys,
bottom boys, coming at you, bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys,
bottom boy,
bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom
boy.
I wish I had the confidence to join in on that one, just because it looked.
It was very
It
chaotic.
looked very fun.
Yeah, it
We
was.
do it every
It was
time.
maybe more fun than it was good, but it was very fun.
Is that the same song every week?
Oh no, it's always a
No.
remix.
It's a rotating
yeah,
song.
That was
Okay.
the
Different
Brannan
every
Murphy
time.
remix.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh.
And for everyone watching, this is our boy Brannan Murphy.
Hello.
Welcome to the Bottom Boys
Bottom
cast,
Boys.
Brannan. Brannan is like the first friend I made in comedy ever. Me and Brannan started open mic like within weeks of each other.
Yeah.
We used to do shows together. We used to travel through fucking small town podunk ass Kansas together.
Mm-hmm.
We used to used to have a monthly show we ran for
Yeah.
years. And
R.I.P. Lucha Raptor.
Lucha Raptor.
Oh,
R.I.P.
the good days.
R.I.P.
And now we're here. What are you up to, Brannan?
Sitting here.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's what he's up to. What are you drinking?
Cider Boys. So Bottom Boys meets Cider Boys.
Ooh.
It's the mashup we've always
Cider
wanted.
Boys
Hey,
and-
yeah, I'm into
Yep.
this. Cider Boys, hit us up. I might be sober, but we can make Paul drink some.
I also just realized the calories is 204.
Oh, whoa. That is a chocolate bar right there.
Well, I've never seen something have an
It's
O.
just
I've
like-
never seen
it's
that.
syrup.
Yeah, I've
You're just
never seen it
drinking
that.
syrup. Is it thick?
It's. I mean, as thick as it can be. It's a thick ass cider. It's got some heft.
Cider.
She's a thick girl.
She's a thick girl.
She's a thick girl. So
We got that.
today on the Bottom Boys, we're gonna prove just how smart we are. Because that's what we're getting to the bottom of. We're getting to the bottom of how smart are we, and not just that, but smart's kind of in general, right? Like we just want to talk about the different types of smarts, like what does it mean to be smart? How do you prove that you're smart? And really, before we jump into it, I asked Brannan a handful of questions. And one of them was, when you come into town, what do you want to talk about? What do we want to get to the bottom of? Now, this came out of one of the subjects he brought up, but there was another subject he wanted to make sure we at least touched on before we dove in. And what was that other subject you asked about?
Well, you guys seem like investigative journalists.
Very,
I have a
the
hat.
most-
I've got
The
a
most.
hat somewhere here.
Yeah.
And a spyglass.
Yeah.
I believe that we should have got to the bottom if Stevie Wonder was blind or not.
Oh.
And because I'm part of a blind gate of Wondergate.
He just wonders.
I just wonder.
The blind gate where you got to open it up.
He
for
just
him?
wonders about, yeah.
So he gets through it?
I have no factual evidence other than he did. It was some kind of like "We Are the People" type songs, and he caught a
I
caught a
remember
falling light.
Tom had a deal where he was like showed that video over and over again where the microphone
Yes,
was falling
yes,
and he'd catch it.
yes, and that's all my evidence is. And I was hoping
That he caught a mic stand one time. Now
'Cause
he
he caught a mic stand.
now he can see.
Yep.
I did.
He can
no,
see.
I thought.
Remember that one time when they left him on stage? I don't remember who it was during what, but they just left him on stage
they
and he just didn't know what was going on.
And so I feel like if he had the ability to see, there's no way he's not just gonna soak that cringe in and just get left on stage.
No, but that's the worst way. Also, to like.
I guess he
tell
doesn't
your
want to blow his
yeah,
cover.
Yeah, he's like
as a-
he's just sitting there because like that also could be like a way to get back at him because he can't be like I gotta get up and leave because they're gonna like. No.
Okay, now I was made aware because Brannan and me have talked about this for many years. He has always been a Stevie Wonder truther. He has always thought Stevie Wonder could see. I was made aware of some new information finally today, and that is that your wife has met Stevie Wonder. She has confirmed he is blind.
I can meet Paul.
Okay, yeah.
And that doesn't prove he's a black belt. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know, but if you met Paul and he was like actively kicking people, it might help you
it might
believe.
Yeah, it might help your conclusion, but like until I see, I know it's illegal, but until I see medical records and
you think
like
he's faking it with your.
So you're waiting.
I don't think he's fake.
He was faking it with your wife. Great.
You guys have that in common.
I
Got him.
it's also Stevie Wonder. You can't go up to his face and be like, "I don't believe you're blind, bitch." Like,
You probably could. He's not going to remember what you look like because he's blind, Brandon.
Just start dropping stuff.
So
in
now
front of
that
him, see
we've
if he grabs
established a foundation of which of us are the smartest,
it doesn't prove anything. I'm just saying. Listen, it's that's like that's the like. I don't really care about conspiracy theories.
sure.
I don't care. Like, if aliens are real or not, I don't care. But like, who was that lesbian couple? All the things you said.
Tattoo. That was Tattoo. Yeah.
So because we were as people who soak up the media.
Yeah.
Consumers
if you
of the
will.
media. We saw these beautiful Russian women kissing at the MTV Music Awards, and we like, these are lesbians, and then it turns out they weren't.
Oh yeah,
we
that's true. That's true.
Felt
We did
betrayed.
get duped. We did get duped.
Yeah, we felt betrayed by the music
Tattooed.
industry. So I'm thinking,
I
if
have
the
no
music
clue
industry,
what you guys are talking about. Even.
you don't know.
No.
Jamie, can we pull that up? Jamie, do we have a Jamie?
All the things you said,
Yeah.
all the things you said, running through my head, all the things you said.
This is
I don't even know that song.
No,
What
you don't?
year was this?
This was about
90
2001,
yeah.
maybe
Oh.
99, 98.
I
It
guess
was
I
late
should know
90s,
about
early
this. Yeah,
2000s.
MTV Awards. So I
Yeah,
should
for
have
sure. It was
assumed.
like it was around the time when WrestleMania was still
Yeah.
cool, like back with Stone Cold and stuff.
So it's less to do with Stevie Wonder and more to do with the scumminess of the
Hollywood.
Yes, there's pedophiles there, and there's people who say that Stevie Wonder is blind. You know, they're all on the same page to me, and you know, we all are just.
Oh God!
Can we
damn it.
can we edit that out?
I mean, I can. I don't know if I will. We'll decide later.
No.
So, but the other question you asked after Stevie Wonder was, can dumb people be sapiosexuals? And I think that's how we're going to start going into smarts.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about sapiosexuals because I actually didn't know what that was. And it turns out a sapiosexual is someone who's turned on by smarts.
Yeah,
it's someone. Yeah, you like, you know, you lay them down. You're like, hey, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And she's like, oh,
Get that, give me that D.
the limit does not exist. The limit does not exist. The limit. So basically, Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls, sapiosexual.
Okay.
I think all the mathletes have to be sapiosexuals,
Yeah.
right? Like it's like all the nerds in high school were fucking. All the band nerds were getting it on.
Yeah. That's
were
all they. Yeah.
Yeah, they just put the mouth on each other's flutes constantly. You're telling me the mathletes couldn't figure out that 1 + 1 = 2? Get the fuck out of here. Those guys were fucking. Those mathletes are fucking. But sapiosexuals. Can a dumb person be a sapiosexual? What do you think?
I think they can't because it's like it's just that rules of like opposites attract.
Sure.
So like
and they get turned on by smartness too, so they don't have to be smart.
Yes.
They just have to think something is smart.
But But the person they're turned on by,
Do
don't
they
even
have to be
that smart?
They just need to be smarter than the first person,
Yeah,
right?
which wouldn't be that tough, right?
Maybe not.
They're dumb.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. A sapiosexual could be a smart person, too, though, right? Like, it could be like Stephen Hawking can only get turned on if you can, like, prove string theory to 12 dimensions.
Yeah.
But,
Or you
like...
push the button and he...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's...
the erectile.
plug in the deal. Yeah. That would be the other way to turn them on.
But I think you're right. I think dumb people can be sapiosexuals because you just have to find someone a little smarter than you. So like no, and now, but how often is that what's going to get them going though? Like how often are you going to be sitting around and this person who can't read a book is going to be like, you know what gets my muffin rumbling?
Well, I
Algebra.
Yeah.
because it's also like so there's I looked this up too. There's 9 types of intelligence.
Okay.
It's
9 types.
Oh, wow.
I have them
I'm
here.
right. I've got a pen. I'm
Here,
writing
it's
stuff down.
Uh-huh.
There's.
Did you guys notice the coat I'm wearing?
Yeah, you're very. I'm
So I
turned
look
on because
smart?
I'm a dumb person.
And
a
our dumb
sapiosexual. Yeah, I'm a dumb
sapiosexual here is you do look smart.
You do very smart.
why I wore this.
What are you wearing for us today, Paul?
Yeah.
What is this?
This is just I don't know where I got this at. Let me see. Let me look here. Old Navy.
Oh, ooh.
Old Navy.
That's like Italian.
I'm gonna wear. If I wear the thinking cap, this is Old Navy. Ain't that New Navy?
No,
It's the Old Navy.
that's the old country.
Yeah, that's the.
Does this make me look smart if I wear the thinking cap?
Yeah, no, I think
The
honestly,
trucker cap, yeah.
my favorite part about your smart outfit, like, is not just the blazer,
I'm gonna
not
wear the
just
thinking cap.
the thinking cap,
Yeah.
but that you have decided to make sure to put on display the extreme intelligence of professional wrestling fans.
Well, this is it's laundry day. I'm going to Seattle next week, and I don't have.
Then you gotta wash your Darby
Yeah,
Allin
yeah,
shirt
yeah.
before you go to Seattle.
So all I have is this.
I gotta get my best.
You just got American Nightmare.
Gotta get my best honky tonk man pressed. before I head out.
Okay.
Well, so
A smart.
let's hear these
this
9 types of smarts.
So the 9
you
types-
look pretty smart.
I-
You looking? I mean,
I like what you did with the eyes too. That really.
Glasses.
that's
glasses
that's
or
just for
because
the
I'm-
vision.
Yeah, that's a vision.
Chinese. Chinese people, yeah,
the smart-
they do.
They do look smart,
come
too.
out
They're very
smarter,
smart, yeah.
That's true.
Because they go to school.
Also,
That's a good point.
this is an unrelated
School
thing.
gets you smart.
Chinese people are strong as shit lately. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you caught up with this.
Really? Like in sports or something? Like in
No, just in, like
Lifting
I
things?
I go to the gym a lot
So there's
lately.
an Asian
Just
guy
in
there that's
personal
lifting
experience.
things.
Dude, I no offense, Paul, but like
Oh, you're-
I grew up with.
You're calling his people strong.
I
I
grew-
think he's
I-
okay
dude,
with it.
Well, I grew up with like. You kind of, no offense, but you were sort of like Asian culture was the butt of the joke of like they're very weak and submissive and docile.
I'm very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paul's
no,
super
you're
strong.
Strong.
Look how strong he is.
But like,
Look at this.
I'm going to the
Look
gym.
at. If
No,
I
you're
didn't have-
buff.
If I didn't have this smart-looking jacket on,
I've seen
I
him
go,
be
I go, you're
I've
not
seen
smart. You're
Paul-
strong.
veins
Yeah.
popping.
I've seen Paul carry 4, maybe even 5 grocery bags at at one time.
I can do more than that.
Ooh.
If they're not the paper ones.
Yeah,
but
paper's
like the
hard.
Plastic,
Yeah.
so you can have a handle.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
do you think you could get?
However many I can shove in these little tiny Asian fingers.
Hell yeah! I like to
guess-
even roll some up on my forearms.
Oh
like-
yeah, that
I'll
would
get
happen
that.
too. Yeah,
I
I'll
feel
do
like
this.
Triple H walking in.
Just like you're like getting like Jesus coming in. Carrying the cross. Oh, that's
Partake
bad
of
now.
my body. So, 9 types of intelligence.
9 types.
Nine types.
So it's the first one is naturalist. So it's the understanding of living things, reading, and nature.
Okay, so naturalist. Okay.
Musical people who like it's
Yeah, okay.
like, you know,
Paul's
Arts.
pretty musical.
Yeah, I
He's
think
a-
Arts, the art, or is that not?
just musical in general because there's a
it's like a hearing
Got
smart.
it.
Yes.
It's like an audio
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, hearing smarts. I can't. I'm getting deaf.
You are
Yeah.
you are losing
oh,
your hearing a
preach.
little.
I'm right there, brother. Logical and mathematical.
Ooh, logical.
So
that
yes,
makes
it's
sense.
more, but
Like,
it's yeah, it's
the
just more mathematical.
sapiosexual people are
Yeah.
into that. That's what they click on Tinder.
Existential or existential.
Ooh,
pronounce
that's
it.
the type of crises I have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're actually really smart because of
Oh
of
God.
interpersonal. That's also like
Okay, like
understanding
like
people's
Riz.
feelings.
That's your charisma.
Yeah, your Riz.
Yeah, charisma.
Uh,
Got it.
This one's cool too. Like bodily.
Okay,
Like
like
athletes.
Physical like
You just,
intelligence.
like might make me some musk coming
Like
off.
some muscle memory.
Yeah, like not
Like the scent.
smelly people
Yeah,
are not
scent.
smart.
They might be.
They might-
but
you got musk
but-
coming off you, and it's smelling smart.
smelling smart, girl.
Linguistic.
Okay. Oh yeah. So like if you know a ton of languages.
Yeah.
Like my good friend Claudio Castagnoli speaks 5 languages.
That's a lot of language. My wife speaks 5 languages.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Intrapersonal, so inside, like understanding your wants and needs.
So like if you go to therapy a lot, you probably have
You probably-
pretty good intrapersonal.
Yeah, I will.
It's like personal growth, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
We'll hit on that topic in a second because I have a little rant about that emotional intelligence or that
Okay.
emotional maturity that's been spreading lately. I'm not a fan of
You're
it.
not a fan of emotional maturity. Okay,
not a
why?
fan of it.
Let's hear it.
It's less of it's less of the. I'm for growth in people.
Sure, yeah.
Always like progress.
You gotta,
in life is good.
gotta progress.
But this whole bullshit of like, just because you know how to say I need space or save space for me, I'm not a fan of. I don't know if it's made it your way out to the Midwest, but on the West Coast, there's a lot of people who want you to save space for them.
Okay.
And there's also a lot of people who need
reservations.
like they want you to give part of your energy. Save part of your energy for them.
And I find it very just like narcissistic of just sort of just being like.
Well, it feels like you're showing some of your entitlement to your relationships, right? You're asking for something you're expecting something from someone without any real like input on their behalf. You're telling you're telling them this is what I need and expect from you.
Yeah.
And I mean, that can be fine, but I feel like the consequences of creating that sort of line or ultimatum are that person can just end the relationship if they want to. If they're not willing to give that space, cut them off. Don't give them the space.
Yeah, and it's less. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you save space for your friends, you're a good friend. I'm just bitter about.
I got no space.
I'm just bitter about it.
I'm out of space.
I got tons of space.
And then last is spatial. Spatial?
Spatial. So that's like your ability to like see like organization and like how things fit together.
Yes. So
Amber has really good spatial intelligence. She did one of these tests as a kid, and I mean, I believe it. She stacks like so much stuff into tiny little spaces.
Like you can map the world. You can map your surroundings.
Like remember when we lived in the friggin' guest house and somehow had the same amount of stuff we still have right now, but lived in like 100 square feet, and she had all these shelves, and that's spatial intelligence.
Yeah,
that's living with a maniac.
that's a psychopath.
I don't know how you got all that stuff in that place.
No idea. Well, I mean, now we have a lot more stuff because we were poor then, and now I'm not poor, but
I
have enough money to waste.
I don't know how you fit into that place.
Oh, I wore that house. I was like probably 40% bigger than I am now too. So like, yeah, that bedroom was just a belt.
Yeah.
So what type of intelligence do you guys have? Out of that list, what types of intelligences do you have? I do not have the physical intelligence.
I said I was going to write them down,
whatsoever.
and then
I
didn't.
I'm okay at spatial stuff, right? I feel like I'm not good at it because I'm always around Amber, but I'm okay at it. Like I don't suck.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
At spatial.
I can do spatial stuff.
You're pretty good at music.
I think you got really good.
I have like a small musical intelligence. I can sing and stuff.
I'm okay at it.
Yeah, but I'm not like that's not like my great one.
You're good at the charisma stuff.
Yeah, I think that might be my guy.
That
might be my guy because like I can make myself seem smarter in other ways just because I can talk.
Yeah.
Like, I'll use words that someone else was using, and I'll be like, "Yeah, no, I'm smart enough to know that word. I don't even know if I used it right."
Dog, I'm egregious as shit. I know what you're saying.
Fuck yeah.
I get that.
This shit's so fucking egregious, baby.
I'm more of a number 5, whatever number 5 was. That's
which one? What was number 5?
Number 5.
That's the one I am.
Interpersonal.
Oh yeah,
with relationships.
Yeah, that's the charisma one. Yeah, you're good at that.
Told you.
You are good at that.
I wrote it down.
I've been working on my intrapersonal intelligence.
Yeah.
I've been working on that. I've been trying to
what
be
you want, what you
need, what you
desire.
Or just learning how to control like the system, right? Like you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to like control the desire. Like I'm saying, I figured out how to stop being a fat. I figured out how to stop being a fat drunk. That's it. That's what I mean.
Is that like an empathy one?
There's an empathy one.
That's interpersonal because it's understanding what someone's feelings are and like it's not like sympathetic where you feel sympathy for a person.
And if you don't know what any of those words meant, then you're probably not.
You're not
on a lot of the
which
lists.
I feel like I'm that as far as like.
Well, how far did you guys go in school? Paul, you graduated college. Like, did you do masters or anything?
No, and I didn't actually graduate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
how close were you?
I have a lot
of credits,
hours. Like 100 and some hours.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, but none of them. Like I changed my.
They were all over
major
the place
every
Yeah, every
Not much of a
semester.
decision maker.
And I would like, let me do this, and then I would switch.
So you're not intrapersonal. You don't know what you want. You're not that.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
pretty-
I guess,
that was
probably.
that was his
Yeah, you're right.
voyage of self-discovery.
Yeah, I joined the military just because I don't know what the hell, so I'll just join the military.
And now he gets discounts on movie tickets forever.
Yeah.
Worth
That's
it.
all. That's all he went there
That's right.
for.
I'll bring it out. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'll bring
Pretty
that
soon
out.
you're going to be able to do the 55 plus and the military. You're basically going to get to go to the movies for free.
Yeah.
How far did you go in school,
Denny's,
Brandon?
watch out!
I barely squeaked by in high school.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was 50-50 of me not caring, but also that sort of thing of like, any kind of, there was a challenge. It was like, I'm not gonna learn it. I'm just gonna be like whatever. Like
Yeah,
it was just,
you-
it was literally that, like
you didn't care
I didn't
enough
give a
to
fuck,
pursue
yeah.
anything. I get it.
and then
Oh, sorry.
no. I squeaked by and then I tried community college 3 times.
Hell yeah.
And
That's the point of community college, though.
I went to Maple Woods when I
Uh-huh.
was 18, and I went for 1 week and dropped all my classes because I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, this is terrible. And then I tried it again the next semester, and I joined it again when I was 31,
yeah.
and now I'm on online school in another community college in Oregon. So
Fuck yeah. Hell
Here we
yeah.
are,
He's
yeah.
in school still.
I'm back, baby.
What were you going to say, Paul?
Well, I was going to say that even though I didn't actually graduate,
Uh-huh.
I actually, for the past 30 some odd years, have been working as a chemical lab.
He has been.
I don't.
Yeah.
That scares me too, because
He is a chemist.
like chemists, like without a degree, is kind of bizarre.
Well,
yeah, but
I mean,
also it's like that real world experience.
you on the job
right?
training. That's what you're doing.
What do they
Real world
teach you? I don't
XP.
even know what you do. What do you? Can you divulge that? Is that?
Can,
there's
I can
government
tell
secrets.
you.
Yeah, is there
I can tell you.
So
Is there government
people
secrets?
like Patrick Mahomes call Paul, and they have
I
like,
did get a call from Patrick Mahomes.
You got to call for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You gotta call for
I did.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
and if they have things they need to dispose of, or if he needed barrels, he needed
a barrel. He
needed
drove
the
by
barrels and saw that there was barrels.
place where I work, and he's like, "There's barrels. I'll call his place." He didn't say he was Patrick Mahomes, and then I was like,
Hey
"What?"
Paul, it's me.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You got those barrels?
And then he's like, then I looked on the caller ID. It said Patrick Mahomes, and I was like,
Son of a bitch.
"Everybody, come over and look at this."
But you work in hazmat, right?
Yeah,
Hazardous materials.
hazardous chemicals. Yes.
So he like tests the chemicals and disposes of them and stuff.
Mm.
Now I also did not finish college, Paul. I was 18
I
credit
was gonna
hours
say you were
shy.
super close, weren't
Yeah,
you?
I was. I was 18 credit hours shy when I dropped out, which was probably pretty dumb, but that's okay. It worked out. I didn't finish college, but now they like teach what I do as a job in college.
Wow.
So hey, all those kids that I'm teaching in college, drop out.
It's a
Drop
waste of
out.
time.
That's Kanye West. Drop out. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I was very fortunate. So yeah, I also didn't finish college. I did good in high school though. I did. I was what? I think I was number 3 in my class.
That's good.
Yeah, we had like 200 kids or something.
I was.
What?
Yeah, I was
like,
in competition for number 1, but like I was lazy even though I was smart, so I didn't do extra honors classes in senior year, and otherwise I would have been like tied at number 1 if I would have taken
Yeah.
those classes and done well, which I mean I might have, I don't know.
When I was in high school, I think I was 13th.
Out of
13th.
Out of how many, Paul?
Yeah.
We had 15 people in my graduating class.
Do you remember the names of the 2 you beat?
Those
They
those
died.
guys. Yeah, they just
They got
kinda
drafted.
dropped out and went to.
Just went to work on the farm?
Yeah, because they had been going to VOTAC or something.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're like,
yeah.
let's just
So-
get out of here.
Let's get to HVAC going.
Yeah, so I think it was by default.
they just didn't
They
want to
just
keep
left
you
it to
around
me,
anymore.
yeah.
They just let you out.
Yeah. I don't even know why they counted. To be honest, it's just gonna make you feel bad, if you're, right?
Why they told you what number
Yeah.
you were? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Did they really tell you? I didn't. I never.
Yeah,
got,
I
never
did.
got
They-
told
You
that.
tell so your high school diploma was a participation trophy.
Yeah, but look at me now.
Hell yeah!
I got this
Getting
thinking
call from
cap.
Patrick Mahomes. You got a
this
thinking
thing-
cap.
I got this
You
thinking
got this
cap.
close friend Patrick Mahomes.
I got close friend
We have so
Patrick
many
Mahomes trying
very
to sell him
close,
drums.
personal, famous friends. It's crazy.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we're gonna test smarts. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, we're testing
We're gonna
smarts.
test
Testing
smarts. I got this book here. It's actually a a Twitter notebook, RIP, from when I got to go to the Twitter headquarters when that was still a thing. They tried to hire me to be the tweeter-in-chief one time. Well, they interviewed me for it. They didn't try to hire me for it.
You would have been so rich.
Oh,
You'd
man,
have been
imagine.
so rich.
Imagine.
Before you get started on that, though, I did get a quote just earlier because I was watching Hard Knocks, and Aaron Rodgers was on there, and he had a quote that I thought applied, and he said, I quote, he said, you can't fix stupid.
Shut up.
He said that. He said his dad told him that, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I think that's what we should be doing today.
Trying to fix it?
Fixing stupid.
Okay. So basically what you need to do to fix stupid is target all 9 of those types of intelligence and get better at them. Like, that's how you increase your attributes.
Oh, I guess we did it, Aaron Rodgers. Fuck you.
We're fixing stupid, Aaron. To be fair, he could have fixed stupid.
Yeah.
He just was too stupid to accept it.
He did say that, but he was also coughing with COVID. So
he said that, but he was
tough to
also...
understand. It was tough to understand him saying that quote.
Literally in the middle of a ayahuasca trip. So he was doing this wellness retreat. Okay, guys, we're going to do trivia. Trivia. That's what we're going to do. That's a form of intelligence, remembering facts, remembering things. And so this round of trivia is called Three Things.
Three things.
I'm going to list 3 things, and you're going to tell me the person that is connected by those 3 things.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to give us multiple choice.
Is it,
no.
Are they famous
I'm gonna
people?
give you.
Or?
Yes,
Okay,
these are famous people.
Famous people.
I'll start off with a not so hard one. Superbad, Zombieland, Birdman.
Oh, who? Superman, zombie.
Superbad.
Superman.
Superbad, Zombieland, Birdman.
Yes. It's what's her face?
It is.
What is her damn name?
The blonde girl. Yes.
She's not blonde anymore now, or she wasn't blonde then. She was redheaded in those.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's been blonde also though. In
Yeah.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Y'all knew it. You just didn't know
name.
it. You just
Couldn't
didn't
think of
know.
her name.
Okay. Let's get literary.
All right.
Let's get literary.
We'll go back to pop culture. I'll probably be better.
I
can do.
I'm gonna say yeah.
I can do literary.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Matilda, and James and the Giant Peach.
James the Giant Peach.
Chocolate. No, there's no chocolate in James and the Giant
It's a person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Were they all written by the same person?
They are.
Oh.
But I
That's our
can't
friend
remember.
Roald Dahl. Our good friend Roald Dahl.
couldn't
Shout out to
remember
Roll.
Couldn't remember
All
the
right, let's
name.
break
I
it
never
down.
actually
Here we
read
go.
Matilda, but
This
I'm just assuming.
this one you should be able to get. Red, Reputation, Folklore.
Red, Reputation, Folklore.
Come on, guys.
Red,
Reputation, and come on.
Red, Reputation.
An entire fan base is gonna cancel us. She's literally the biggest star on earth right now.
Oh.
Billions and billions
Taylor
of dollars.
Swift.
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, that I don't.
Yeah, I only know the Red album.
Red was one of her albums. Reputation was one of her albums. Folklore was one of her
I
albums.
apologize.
That's okay. That's okay.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
feel
find
like I'm
one.
in her demographic, but
Yeah,
We're gonna find one. You probably are not her target demo.
I like Anti-Hero. That's the only song I like by her.
You might get this. Let's see. Wipeout.
Okay.
Wipeout.
Bumblebee.
And
Fred 3 Camp Fred.
Well,
That's
I know this from 2 of them. I don't know about Fred 3 Camp Fred. Was that a made straight for nothing?
Yes, it was. It was on
Camp Fred.
Nickelodeon. Do you know who it is?
I do. I knew it.
Who is it?
John Cena.
John Cena. That's right. It was John Cena. I'll do one more trivia round. We won't do 3 things.
I feel like
We'll go pop culture.
Every
for y'all.
culture.
I feel like every
Pop culture.
contestant that played against was it Ken in Jeopardy? Like that dude just ruled everybody, and everyone's just like, I'm just here.
Ken
for
Jennings.
Yeah, I'm
Ken
just
Jennings.
here for publication.
He's so this is TV land. We're doing old sitcoms.
Okay.
Old sitcoms.
That's in my
That's
y'all,
wheelhouse.
This was literally we were singing the theme song before it came on. What city does Cheers take place in? What city does Cheers take place in?
Pittsburgh? I want to
No,
it's not
no,
Pittsburgh.
it is not Pittsburgh.
But
not a
I
Steel
always
City?
think it's Chicago, but I don't think it's Chicago because I think it's in it's in like a New England city.
Milwaukee?
It's like Boston or something.
It is Boston.
Boston.
Okay, here you
Go
go.
Sox.
This is your time frame, Paul. What's the name of Jan Brady's fake boyfriend on the Brady Bunch?
His name is, well, let's see. His last name is Glass.
It is Glass.
Wait, what?
Yes. His last name is Glass because she looked at the glass on the table when she was naming him.
Ira Glass?
If only.
Yeah.
This Brady life. It was a George Glass.
George Glass.
George
yeah,
Glass.
and then
But you
figure
got
out
Glass. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. What company does George Jetson work for on the Jetsons?
Oh. What did he even do?
Sprockets, right? Spacely Sprockets or something
Spacely
like that?
Space Sprockets. There you go.
Space Sprockets.
Okay.
Man,
Brandon,
Were
here you
they
go.
hold on. Were the Jetsons rich? They had that robot made.
I think everybody had a robot.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
was
think
that
he was
just
supposed to be
common?
middle class.
Okay.
I think he was
The
supposed to
poor
be
people
like
were there. Now they think about
the
it.
poor people lived on the ground.
Oh.
The Flintstones are the poor
Flintstones
people.
Oh, the
poor
Flintstones were the
people.
poor people.
Yeah, they were cavemen. Were
Barney Rubble.
I love that.
so you're either a spaceman or a caveman.
Yep, that's
in
how it
this
works.
world.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, what hospital do they work at in Scrubs?
Oh God, I haven't seen that show in
I've never really watched
years.
Scrubs, so I'm gonna say. I'm going to say St. Elsewhere.
Sacred Heart, but St. Elsewhere's a good one.
I like
okay,
St. Elsewhere,
I'll
that's
give you
nice.
one more. Okay, what was Tim the Toolman Taylor's neighbor's name on Home Improvement?
Oh my, George Wilson.
There it is. Wilson.
Okay.
Wilson.
I
I don't
was.
think he had even another name.
So
Just Wilson.
just Wilson. So trivia round.
Trivia
I'd
round.
say
let's-
we aren't great.
No.
I feel dumber.
I feel worse
yeah,
about myself.
My brain hurts a little even just from reading the questions.
We weren't bad. I don't think we were bad.
You were fine. You
You
did
were
better. You did better than Brandon.
Oh, yeah,
did.
I was not
Well,
good.
you were doing old things though too.
Sure.
Old people
Okay.
things.
Well, that's like a young person.
What did we
thing,
miss?
Like,
Just freaking.
like everything. You didn't get a single one of
What
the
are you
three
talking
things.
about? We did too. I got John Cena.
You
I
did
got-
get John Cena.
I couldn't think of Emma Stone's name.
The fact that you got Glass was
You did
very
get Glass.
I
good.
had blanks.
You did
My-
get Glass.
What three things didn't we get? Oh,
All
we
right,
did
I'll
get
pull
the
it up.
redemption.
All right, I'm not even
God's
gonna
sake.
rewind. We're gonna talk. We're gonna see, because memory is probably a smarts thing too. Where's three things?
Yeah, well, I don't have
Because when you
that
say
anymore.
three things, I thought you were gonna do like
Disease.
the test of they.
Ooh.
You,
Thought we were
you
getting
say
multiple
three
choice. That's what
things.
we were
Yeah,
hoping.
You
and then
guys didn't get Taylor Swift.
We did say well after a clue. You gave a
Kind-
clue.
You
yeah.
didn't get Taylor Swift.
I
You
just
didn't
wanted-
get Roald Dahl.
I did
you
say
didn't get
Taylor Swift.
Emma Stone.
I did say Taylor Swift. I did say Emma Stone, but I just didn't say Emma Stone. I knew who it was.
You got
He did.
Taylor Swift
Just
after
can't
I
think of
told
her
you
name.
she was the one billionaire
Yeah.
famous person
But
in the
then-
world.
And I only know the album Red.
Okay, fine. The View, Eddie, Theodore Rex.
Whoopee.
It's Whoopi!
The only reason why I knew is
Yeah.
and
Fuck you, Matt Keck. We are smart as
That's
fuck.
right. I got proven wrong. Whoopi.
I only knew that because of Theodore Rex. That's all I heard. Theodore Rex.
So, her granddaughter was on season 1 of Claim to Fame. And when she got off, she did the whole, fuck y'all! Fuck everybody in the house! And it was very funny to me. Like, that she was the one that...
Yeah, that
like,
was the
she
one
seemed
that-
chill the whole time. And then that shit happened. She was just like, nah, fuck everybody! Which was one of the best exits until the new season. Tom Hanks, or his
Tom Hanks'
niece,
girl?
goes
Oh,
out on
Lord.
the first episode, throws a wild fit, and she's like, I deserved more camera time! And I was like,
Put a damn
Girl.
bench out there.
there's never been another movie about a bench!
with a bench in it.
You gotta if you really want to see good goodbyes, you gotta start watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Ooh,
'Cause,
yeah.
I watch RuPaul.
Sashay away. I
Miss
love that shit.
Vanjie, Miss Vanjie.
I watch
My
the
wife and I watched that.
All-Stars. The All Stars is what I watch.
Oh, look at you, well versed.
Top
It's the
top
only-
shelf drag
I
queen
don't get
content.
the other ones. I don't get the other channel or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta watch it all.
I think I have it. If you ever want to binge sometime, let me know.
It's great.
We'll do a whole episode on getting to the bottom of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom.
Sure.
Of it. Who are
Okay.
who are these people?
Do you guys have any more ideas on how we can get smarter?
I have came up. Now that you say that,
Oh shit.
I actually came up with it's short.
Okay.
But
Okay.
It's a
Short.
it's a test.
Mm.
It's an IQ test.
Oh, and like the ones you can get online and stuff.
What is your IQ? Have you ever taken? Do you remember the last time you took an IQ test and what was it?
They noticed I was a real weirdo in the first grade because I understood the concept of negative numbers. So they put me in a room and made me play with blocks and tell them how many feet were on the elephant a bunch of times. And I guess that was an IQ test. They put me in the special good boy class. Is what my mommy called it, but I think I don't know. No, but my actual IQ test from then, which I don't know how accurate IQ testing of fucking 7-year-old in an elementary school in Independence, Missouri is.
Yeah.
I was a 139, which is
that's pretty good.
Apparently, very good.
Great, yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever?
That was like 11. You're like 11 from.
But that was when I was a
Stranger Things.
That was when I was a very little kid. I have a feeling that if I did it now, I would fucking have like I don't know what's average, 95 or 100 or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'd get something more average.
Do you feel like you've gotten dumber with age, Paul?
Oh yeah, well, I don't remember a lot of shit. That's for sure.
Same.
So I guess that means dumber, right?
I mean,
sure. I mean, at least
a
part.
lot of stuff sticks in there as far as
It's still there somewhere.
Yeah.
muscle memory type of deal where it's in my head where it just comes out. I know how to,
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out how to work it out.
Right. Like riding a bike, playing the guitar, doing whatever.
Yeah.
It's just there. Don't forget
Just
that.
like fucking a bike.
You're just not keeping algebra in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I had to use it. I mean, even though, like I said, I work in a lab, I don't really, it's just
like,
there.
Yeah.
Everything's automated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you don't even have to really
It used to be where you had to.
You had to like measure everything, right?
Yeah. Take
Bunsen
readings.
burners and shit. God, I was horrible in science classes, though. That was the one thing I was bad at.
Yeah?
Yeah, that and baking. I don't like...
You don't like baking?
I don't like to have to... like, when I cook, I like to just, like, fucking wing it, man. I just I cook like jazz. You can't cook like jazz with fucking baking. It's gotta be classical fucking music. This is some fucking Debussy type shit. They're like, you want cookies? Clair de Lune, motherfucker. And you gotta do it to the note, or else it comes out flat. Nah, I'm Miles Davis in the kitchen.
All right, what's the test, Paul? What's our IQ?
Okay, yeah. I didn't get this off the line. I wish I'd known that you'd get those. This one, a lot easier. I wouldn't have had to write these. Okay.
Excellent. I cannot wait to take this test.
Yeah, and you both. This is a duel.
Okay, so this is like a combo IQ.
Are these are questions you thought of or? Oh yeah.
What's our high score? What's the highest score we can get on your IQ test?
5.
Okay, cool.
So we're either 5.
5 questions, I think.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm ready. Are you ready, Brannan?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Is it first answer? Is it raise hand? Or
no. You
it's
can
collaborative.
You both answer. You can
collaborative.
Both answer.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Cool.
I've never done an IQ test or take. Well, when I was in college, I did one. A friend gave it to me, but then I would always interrupt them. And I was like, "Oh no, that's not right. Right? Is that? Can you give me a hint on this one or whatever?"
And it's timed,
so
you got a real low score.
Yeah, then I'd have them redo it and stuff. So
yeah.
I take a lot of time to do things.
Sometimes it just depends on what it is.
Yeah. Okay. This is actually. This is an
Speaking of 5 minutes ago, he was going to read his stuff.
I'm about ready to fix stupid here, guys. Here you go, Aaron Rodgers.
Let's fix it.
Aaron Rodgers' dad. Okay, number 1.
Number 1.
Question number 1. Have you ever locked yourself out of your car?
Yeah. Multiple times in many ways.
I left it running multiple times and locked myself out.
Did you feel pretty dumb?
I
felt pretty stupid.
Okay.
When I was leaving Texas and we were so broke we couldn't pay the rent, we had no money. I fucking locked our car keys in the trunk while packing. We were literally getting ready to drive
Why are you driving
home.
in the trunk?
I wasn't. I was packing the trunk, and you had to use your keys to unlock the car back then because it was a little fucking hoopty ass. And so, yeah, I locked my key. And so I had to pay like some of our last money and just pray to God we had enough money for gas on the way home. That was the worst. But yeah, I'm dumb. I lock my keys in the car a lot.
I've done that.
Makes you feel dumb?
Multiple times, yeah.
You guys are at 0.
Wait, hold on, wait. And we've okay.
But I said multiple times, so that's a point each, right? I don't get a point for each time I locked my keys in the car?
Oh, so if we didn't, we'd get 1 point?
I mean, because you
But we have.
Well, I've done it before, and I feel real dumb.
Yeah.
And so.
You know, you got a good point. If you've done it and I've done it, I feel stupid about it. Yeah,
you're
you're right. No, you're right.
You're right. We're fixing it.
And we don't need to lower the bar here. You're right. We got to fix our stupid.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, it's okay.
I can
it's okay.
change it.
No.
No.
No. We need to keep it true. We need to keep true to. Let's keep some integrity here.
Yeah. Number 2. Have you ever got up in the middle of the night to pee?
Yes.
And walk by a mirror in the dark, and it just scares the shit out of you, and then you just piss on the floor?
I've not done that, actually.
Is this just a me one?
How many times
have you done that?
pissed on your floor? No.
Not done that.
Have you done that, Brandon?
I peed on my floors for other reasons, but not out of fear.
Okay, you guys can have a point for that.
Have you ever peed on your floor out of fear?
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I got 0 on this.
Oh God! Okay. Let's hear question 3 then. I want to hear what you can't do.
Scare the shit out. You look up there and something's moving. You're like,
to be fair, if I looked in the mirror and I saw you, I would probably jump too.
I've never peed out of fear though. In general,
who's this handsome man in my mirror?
He's far too handsome.
He is far
It's like
too
staring
handsome.
into the eyes of an angel.
He looks so much better in the dark. Number 3. We're closing in. Okay, number 3.
Are we gonna do an intermission after this?
Have you ever looked at your wrist to see what time it was, and then realize you didn't have a watch on, and then you look around to see if anyone saw you, and then you do the hand up like you're yawning, even though no one did see you, you still do the yawning thing.
I've never consistently worn a watch, so I've not done that one.
I feel like that's an NA for both of us because I've never worn a watch.
We're of the age where when we got to old enough to have a watch, cell phones.
But I will say this:
I wish I could afford a watch when I was little, but I still did it. Didn't have a watch.
I will say,
were you looking for the sundial?
Oh shit! And it looked like this.
I will say I've never done. I will say this: so like when I did wear a watch because I got like a I sold my car and I was like, oh, I'm gonna spin big and get myself something. I got like a really like kind of cheap. It was like a cheap nice watch and I would wear it all the time, but it wasn't even to. I would occasionally around people to like flex of just like, oh, what's the time? And I wouldn't even look at the time. I would do that, and then I would immediately have to pull up my phone and be like, what time really is it? Because I well, no, I know how to read it. I just forgot it, and I was like, if I look at my watch again, there are people looking like, why is this insecure guy looking at his tiny wrist? Like, what's he doing? So I was like, always had to be like, all right, what's happening here? Okay. All right.
Brandon, this is timed.
Oh. Yeah. Am I messing up our numbers?
Down.
Did I drop it down to a 0?
Number four.
4, okay.
This is for both of you. You'll have a thing to say here.
Okay.
Say something smart.
Something smart.
Oh man, is that this?
He got you.
I hate that because it's always a trick question. I hate trick questions. I don't like tricks, Paul. That's why every Halloween I get scared because I know.
You got me too on it because I thought you guys were just gonna say something.
Like E equals MC squared.
Groundbreaking.
Said exactly what you told me to.
I guess
I am excellent at following directions.
Okay.
You have 6.
That is not true. I just said I can't bake.
You have 6 eggs. You break 2.
Break 2.
You fry 2.
Fry 2.
You eat 2.
You eat 2.
How many eggs you got left?
4.
I mean, you could also just break eggs and fry the eggs and eat the eggs.
I'm just assuming those are all the same eggs, right?
It's a trick question. Trick question, Paul. I can play your game too. You're treacherous.
That wasn't on my.
Oh, okay.
And then the doctor said, "He's my son." How? You guys remember that one?
What?
It was his mom. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
He was standing on a block of ice in the middle of the room.
Okay. Again, I'd like to.
You said one of the coins was a nickel, but the other wasn't. Those jokes. Those riddles. You know them.
I know them. I'm aware of them. They were about me. When that's how smart I am.
That's true.
What's the
Why?
Paul killed himself by standing on a block of ice and letting him know. Wally had a dime and a nickel in his pocket.
Matt, I need to remind you, you're being timed.
Okay. That's what my wife keeps saying.
And the last one.
Wrap it up.
Last one, to fix stupid, the IQ test. Above all. Okay.
Wait, is this another IQ test?
Pen. Do you need a pen? I've got a pen here.
Sure.
If you need to write some stuff down.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. You're in a plane.
Okay.
It's flying south at 473 miles per hour.
Okay.
At the same time, an American bald eagle is flying north at 84 miles per hour.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. If they are 5 miles apart,
okay,
what is the dimensions of your carry-on luggage?
Hopefully within the parameters that the TSA set out before I purchased my ticket.
I'm gonna say this is bullshit about United. Even on economy, they don't let you they'll make you measure your carry-on bag.
I'm gonna say this one I made up because I'm going to Seattle.
Oh, you're trying to figure it out
here on Tuesday, and
I drew an eagle,
you drew a bald eagle,
and he's taking a poop on an airplane. What do you guys think? Huh?
This is also is this related to?
So that's artistic intelligence.
Because I'll say this about
spatial intelligence
and fecal intelligence.
Yep, fecal.
I view my wife as the smarter person in our relationship, and
I think probably most people do.
It always comes up in other instances that you would least expect. And so we've flown together a few times, and every time we get ready to fly, I always kind of just sit back and I'm just like, oh, she is smarter, just how she packs.
Yeah.
Are you an overpacker or an underpacker? Or do you feel like when you go someplace, you're like, I packed just amount of right that I need, or I packed too much, or I packed too little? Because my wife, every time, it doesn't matter if we're going to Hawaii or here or Seattle, wherever, it's there's always a perfect amount that she has. And and for me, I always feel like I'm on either spectrum. And I feel like that's an intelligence thing because I'm unsure.
It's definitely spatial intelligence.
It's 100% spatial. I don't know what I need.
I feel like if I make sure I go places where I can probably purchase something if I needed to. If I didn't pack it.
I do two things when traveling for work. If I'm staying one night or 2 nights, I only bring a backpack.
Smart.
And I can fit everything that I need in that backpack so that I don't have to do anything in the overhead. I just have the one carry-on under the seat in front of me. Bing, bang, boom. Easy to go. It's more than 2 nights. I do the overhead carry-on. And at that point, I will overpack because I know I can pack enough into the little bag. So when I have the big bag, that's fucking heaven,
Gloves
man.
off, you're just going crazy.
Oh yeah, that's like taking your belt off after Thanksgiving. You're like, there's more fucking room in here, baby. Stuff daddy up. Let me get that turkey leg, baby. So yeah.
Just dumping your drawers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
drawers.
exactly that.
So what was the dimensions?
We can look it up. I probably have it on my Southwest
I think it's
app.
24 by 16.
I'll make sure.
That seems small.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I know before my next trip. So I think we've gotten to the bottom of the fact that none of us are all too bright.
No.
But that's okay. Because we've learned, but we did learn that the ways we could become brighter. We learned that there's 9 different ways that we can become smarter people. We can get intrapersonal and figure out which ways need the most work. And we'll work on it. Now I know among us we have 0 degrees, but guess what? But guess what? Guess what? 0 degrees is freezing in Celsius. And that sounds pretty fucking cool to me.
That's pretty fucking cool to me, too.
So we got to the bottom of why we're so fucking cool, and it's because we're not a bunch of fucking nerds like all you 4-eyed mathletes that are out there banging.
Yeah, we don't have sex at all.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what it is. You fucking loser.
So, Brannan, thank you for joining the Bottom Boys this week.
Thank you both so much. I love you guys. You're amazing.
It's very exciting that you're here.
Yeah, never met you both. This is great. First time, last time.
Grabbed him off the street.
Everyone watching at home, it's time for all the plugs. We got the website, bottomboyscast.com. arsonClub.com. You can purchase your T-shirts. You can purchase your stickers. You can purchase the I'm a Snake hat for $1 million. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Logan Paul, do it. No, but then follow us on Arson Club KC, TikTok,
all of it,
Instagram, and then
we need a name for our followers too.
If you guys have an idea for a name for Arson Club's followers,
Flamers.
Flamers is my pitch. If someone can beat the Flamers, let me know. But if y'all are good with being Flamers, I'm all in on being the flamiest Flamer.
Yeah.
I like it. I think
I've said fire starters, but it may be a little too long.
Yeah, I kind of like being King Flamer. I'm not gonna lie.
That's sick. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, like I could get like a crown with like some flames on it.
That's pretty cool.
And then we could like title a comedy special King Flamer. Ooh, yeah. We're working on some shit. No, but speaking of, the Arson Club is. Don't call it a comeback. Coming back. We're going to be at the Rhino in North Kansas City. As of right now, the tentative date, September 23rd. I'll let you know if anything changes. But until then, for Brannan Murphy, for Paul Shields.
Hey, maybe we should, because Brandon didn't do it on the inside, maybe we sing ourselves out.
Oh.
Maybe we.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. What do we sing it?
We sing Bottom Boys, and then we end with an out.
Yeah.
So I'll like lay down a beat, and then y'all just come over the top of it a little bit.
Okay. All right. I'll try better this time.
Okay. Maybe we'll do it in a round.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'll start.
Mm-hmm.
Who follows? Brandon follows, or you follow?
Sure.
Okay.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Bottom boys. Bottom boys. This was the cast. This was the cast. Now we are going to call it off. Now we are going to shout it off.
Bottom boys, the cast.
Bottom
we are going to
count
cut it off.
We
are going to cut it off.
We are going to cut it off.
Out.
Bottom boys
out.